Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's a long day. I just got off work a few hours ago. As you guys know, I'm a teacher by trade. But again, if you guys don't know my name is Paul Bennett Jr. This is my very first game I've ever streamed, and hopefully, well, going back a little bit, I seem to like this. I mean, it's okay. I just haven't had a whole bunch of people join me, so I guess it's not super fun when people aren't here, but it's all good. I love just kind of just letting my thoughts out and get stuff that's off my chest that I've been thinking about. So yeah, it's been all right. So let's go ahead and get started again. We are almost done with Spyro. 73% in. We ain't got that much left. We're on the last main world. One of the last main worlds. So I wanted to discuss what I think are the two most important things a person should strive for. It's just me. I don't really have any too much like background on as far as like the research or anything like that on why I feel this way. It's honestly pure opinion. But oh, you almost hit me. But the two most important things I feel that any human being should strive for is character and purpose. First, obviously, the first one being character, like, who are you? How do you define yourself? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What makes you happy? Like, that's very important. And then the second thing is what is your purpose? What are you made to do? What gets you up in the morning? What gets you moving every single day? You know, because that's important too, because you gotta have motivation to do whatever in life, you know. Let me go ahead and pause that discussion and make sure we'll see where I'm at. I need some gems in here. Okay, so I gotta find where I gotta get that from. But yeah, so I was just thinking about these two things. Wish I had my thoughts a little bit more organized. Maybe that's what I have to work on as far as like if I'm actually going to think about doing this on more of a serious stage. But today I just kind of want to just discuss character and why that's so important. And why I think it's more important than... This may be more of a controversial thing. I mean, I identify as a Christian. I love Jesus. And that's all great. And that is wonderful. My relationship with him is important. But I feel like even more important is knowing who you are, knowing who you are is more important than what your religion is or what you believe. Having a clear understanding on who you are as a person really is more important, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, you identify with, you know, whether it's Christian, whether it's Muslim, Jewish, you know, people identify with many things, and then they identify themselves as that and only that. Like, I'm a Christian and I'm a African American, you know, I'm Christian, I'm African American, and I don't know, whatever, I like video games, right? We have many different parts of ourselves, and I believe that you have to recognize all of those things. It can't just be, you know, I'm a Christian, I just identify with that. Like, there's many different parts of you, and you have to acknowledge those different parts of you. Oh, I'm missing a gem. And you have to take all those things into account. And I don't know, maybe I'm just, because my background, and especially the past few years, like I said, I have been Christian, and I really put my identity in that, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I felt like over the past few months since I've moved back to Vegas, most of you don't know what I'm talking about when you're gonna, if you ever listen to this video, but it's just me venting, and nobody's here. Nobody cares that much, but if you do, you can always ask me. But ever since moving back to Vegas, like, I want to say I feel like freer, I guess, because I felt like I always just identified so much with being a Christian that I felt like I lost, like I didn't know who I was. So there's many times when I was, you know, living back in Flagstaff where there was just a lot of depression and stuff, and I feel like part of that was not knowing who I am, if that makes sense. Like, I was only beholden to the image of trying to be the best Christian I can be, but not beholding myself to being the best person that I am. And so, I don't know. And I still believe in Jesus and all that. I mean, it's not like, oh, I denounce everything he said for. It's not like that, but it's just that idea of that I'm not only defined by what I believe, I'm also defined by what I inherently am, my skin color, and to the more shallow things, to the preferences, the things that I like. But really focusing on those things more, I think has been really helpful for me into feeling better about myself and for myself, and what I believe is going to happen for me in the future. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe my perspective's a little different, but, and again, I'm not to say, I mean, I love being Christian, I love Jesus, but I feel that if we try to make that all who we are and not give as equal credence to the other parts of ourselves, then we're doing ourselves a disservice. I don't know. I'm just speaking my thoughts. Oh, there we go. He was the only guy. Alright, let's go to Dark Passage. Now, last time I remember playing this level, I think this is a pretty well designed level too. It's a beautifully designed level too. Sorry, I said that already. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Cassia.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
Thanks, Mr. Dragon. Oh, I forgot about these little keep it things. These things are a little creepy. Oh, snap. Whoops. Don't know why I tried to flame that dude. Hello, whoever came in. Playing some good old-fashioned Spyro.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh, what's up, my guy? How you doing? Long time no see. You a Spyro fan? Oh, he's about to hit me. Oh, he ate me. Stupid. Alright, not bad. What you been up to, Kevin? Oh. Getting dangerous around here. Uh-oh. Yeah, tell me what's going on, man. Chilling in Colorado, okay. Denver, Colorado Springs, Golden. I almost went to college in Golden. One never met you, man, but yeah, I had a football scholarship for Colorado School of Mines, and I was gonna end up going there, but too expensive, of course, and they didn't give me that big of a scholarship. But good, man. Denver, what you been up to? What kind of engineering are you doing?
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Nork. That's me, all right.
Hey, thanks, Mr. Dragon. Alright, this is a lot more to explore in this level. Like right down there. Oh, that's cool. What, not sure what a CNC machine is, but like, what type of manufacturing? Is this medical field or? Get out of here. Nice, dude. Man, is it paying well? Bet you it is. Sometimes well, if you don't know, like I'm not actually doing any engineering. Oh. That's dope. Yeah, you'll always have yeah, I was about to get into that. You'll always have like people, you know, buying stuff from you, machines and stuff like that. That sounds pretty cool. But for me, I'm actually not using my degree. Actually, I'm becoming a teacher. Past few years since my graduation, I've been oh, I gotta take care of these fools. I gotta go get him. All right. Oh, you jerk. Man, this is unforgiving. Okay. But yeah, since I graduated, I kind of looked for a few engineering jobs right after we. I don't know if you graduated a semester before me. I think we were at the same time. But after we graduated, I looked for an engineering job, and I realized, like, what am I doing? I kind of don't want to do this. Not that it wasn't interesting, but oh man. Not that it wasn't interesting, but I just didn't really see myself doing it for a really long time. You snuck up on me. But yeah, I kind of just, I was like, I want to be a teacher. This is what my parents did. What, you know, I always knew I wanted to be a teacher, but I thought, you know, whatever, I'll just do some engineering, and then, you know, when I'm like 50, I have like a world of experience and I can become a teacher and like be a sage of wisdom and all that stuff. But I was just like, you know what, why don't I just go on to what I really think I'm supposed to do with my life. So after that point, I did a little bit of subbing out in Arizona for a while. I stayed out there for a really long time. And wait, are you trying to become a teacher too? That's dope, man, if you are. And my question for you is how are you trying to do it? Because for me, I joined a program in Las Vegas. I just finished it's pretty much a 10-week crash course program where. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know if I had the patience to do engineering. Oops. But sorry, I lost my train of thought. Playing video games and actually talking to people is actually kind of hard to do. I'm realizing we're actually having a full-fledged conversation here. But yeah, so I did this program where like I'm kind of fast tracking becoming a licensed teacher. So I just finished the program, a little 10-week crash course, and they just kind of teach you like pretty much all the basics, classroom management, lesson planning, stuff like that. And how do I get over there? Actually, I think I have an idea. Wait. Hold on, let me talk to this guy.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Nasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
You with no help. You sound scary too. But oh yes, yes you do. I mean, Spyro's the man. I mean, look at this guy. And the graphics in this game is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at this. This is like Spyro as a dream, bro. Look at this. Anyway, cut my teacher thing short. I'm doing some long-term subbing right now. I'm taking up a vacancy at a middle school. And the next part of my program is I got to go get my post-grad, and I'm going to try and go for my master's. And I got a scholarship here with the district because they need so many teachers out here. So if you ever think about teaching, or you really want to jump into it, Vegas is a good spot because there's always need for math teachers specifically. But I got a scholarship for that because I'm going for math, and like they're gonna sorry, I lost train of thought. So they're gonna pay for my post-grad, basically pay for the classes that I have to take, and you know I pretty much got a free master's off of it. So I just have to stay with the district for a certain period of time, of course. But yeah, so it's I'm moving in the direction I feel I'm meant to go in. So I'm happy about it. But yes, you really do need to get this game. When I first got this game, I was like, you know what? I've seen all the famous YouTubers doing all the streams and stuff. So I was like, I love this game enough to actually try and do this. But thanks for coming on, man. It's good hearing from you. But yeah, you gotta get this game, man. It's been really good. One thing I will say is about this game is if you remember in the original games, like levels like the if you're pretty well versed with this, it's called Cliff Town and Peacekeepers and Treetops, like one of the hardest levels in this game, where you had to like jump off the ramps and go to that far place, and in Cliff Town where like you had to go to the top of the level and then you had to fly down to the other side to get the rest of the gems. Because the graphics weren't that good on the original game, they had to like make it seem like those areas were super far away. And if you can remember in the PlayStation 1 game, those places like in the distance looked really far away on those particular levels. But in this game, because the graphics are so good, they couldn't really recreate that mysticism where, like, because of the hardware back in the PS1 days, like, they couldn't render all of that space over there, so they made it seem like it was really far away until you flew to it and it got closer. I don't know if you remember that, but they really didn't have that kind of feeling in this recreation because obviously the updated graphics kind of like it kind of made it where like it didn't have that same like fantasy or like that curiosity of, and that what's the word for it, that unknown about whether you were able to actually fly over there. So that's one of the things I would say that, yeah, oh, get off me, stupid dogs. But yeah, so that's kind of the only knocks I really have on it, because they really didn't really capture that essence of like trying to figure those things out. Because when I played Treetops, it was a lot easier in this game to kind of figure out what you needed to do, whereas in the old game, like it was kind of hard to like understand like what you really need to do. And I never beat this game fully until I was a teenager. I never beat this as a kid, and actually cheated on the Treetops level. I was like, I don't get this. I'm missing somebody. What am I missing? I'll figure it out. But yeah, this game's pretty cool.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. The dragon animations are pretty dope too. I like how in this game they kind of really fleshed out the different worlds and how the dragons looked. But yeah, no, I totally cheated for the Treetops level. I had to look that up on YouTube. But when I played this game, it was kind of easy to figure out. I mean, of course I played the game before, so I knew I had to use the RAMs, but I just hope that with these recreations and how like Crash and Spyro have been, I don't know how successful technically Spyro has been, but I know the Crash Insane Trilogy has been popular. I hope they make new, like brand new Crash and Spyro games, because I think some of the elements of the other like recreations of Spyro, even though most of them suck, there's some elements of it that like if Spyro had a little bit more combat, and then I know in some of the newer, like some of the more recent Spyro games, they had elemental breaths and stuff like that. They can implement that in a new Spyro game that's like this. You still have the exploring and stuff, but then you have more combat. I think it'd be dope. Same thing with Crash, like having Crash and like with like reimagined like levels and different plot lines. You know, I think it'd be pretty cool. But we'll see what happens. I think I know Crash Insane Trilogy was super successful, so I think there's a shot. But you know, these recreations are absolutely fantastic, man. But I can't wait for if they do this, like Crash Team Racing. Oh my gosh, if they ever do that, bro, like, oh man, Crash Team Racing, that was my game. I hope they do that. Yes, I'm like CTR, like, oh man. All right, you already know. This is one of the games I was really hyped about, but you already know I'm itching for that Smash Bros. I don't even have a Switch, but I gotta get that Smash Bros, dude. Like, it looks so good. And I hate Nintendo because they know people are gonna buy Switches just for that game alone. Oh my gosh, I just got hit. Stupid thing. Yeah, and honestly, what really made me sad was that I felt like they gave up on the Wii U a little too early. I got a Wii U on, late in the cycle, and of course I bought it for Smash Bros. But I felt that they really could have did more with the Wii U, but the sales were so poor that they had to move on. But it was a really good system, and Switch is better by far, but I wish they just did more with the Wii U, because I feel like what they're doing now is with the Switch is what they imagine they'd probably do for the Wii U if the sales were better. But Switch is definitely an upgrade though. But yeah, I have to get that Switch because they got a lot of good games, and I think the element that Nintendo was always missing was good third-party support, and now they're starting to get it. Like, Nintendo... Well, first of all, Xbox just completely is just falling behind. But Xbox is like completely falling behind now. That's why you see Xbox One S for like $200. Like, nobody wants an Xbox right now. Like, only reason PS4 is so strong right now is just because of their titles. They have such great titles. But Nintendo Switch, well, honestly, like the original Xbox when you had Halo 1 and Halo 2, and then like early 360, those were the days though. Like, I was part of that era where I kind of moved from the PlayStation 1, I moved to the Xbox. And then Xbox 360, then I got the 3 Ring of Death, and then I really want to think about touching an Xbox since. I know they had like warranties and stuff to fix it, but like, nah, that's when I kind of just jumped off their bandwagon. And I didn't have a system for a long time because that system failed for me, so. But yeah, no, Xbox, like original Xbox with the Halo series and early 360, like those were the days, man. The problem is they didn't. I felt like they relied on Halo so much that they didn't really expand. They didn't really expand themselves, like to try to get more titles and make their system better. Like, no way you should have had the 360 coming out. With that ability to happen, like having that 3 Ring of Death, there's no way that should have happened. But yeah, Xbox stinks. They ain't got no titles. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that and Gears of War, that was it. The Gears of War series was dope too. But yeah, they just don't have any. They don't have any titles, and now freaking PlayStation has all the titles: Red Dead, Spider-Man. I mean, they got titles. Last of Us. Oh man. Yeah, so. Oh, snap. Yeah, there's nothing really special about the Xboxes, you know? And then another thing that killed them is the Halo series went down the drain. So, but yeah. I can't wait for that Super Smash Brothers, man. Are you into Smash Bros at all? Because if you are, when I get that, I'm gonna be playing that game a lot. And I need some sparring partners. Oh yeah, PS1 was that thing, man. See, like, the unfortunate thing is, even though I chose Xbox, PS2 was the system to own during that time. but I own the Xbox, so I kind of missed out on the Jack and Daxter Ratchet and Clank era of games. Whoops. See if I can flame these dudes, get in the super flame. Yeah, I wanted to kind of see the new game, they made. It looked pretty interesting, but I don't know if the originals were better. They made that movie on it and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, I made it. Oh no, I gotta kill that dude. Yeah, but I'm glad I got my PS4, and I normally get my consoles in late in the cycle just because you gotta try and find them deals. But I'm glad PS4 has been so successful because they really haven't rushed to make another console. But yeah, I can't wait to get the Switch. I'm having the Switch by the end of the year, that's for sure, because Smash Bros is that game. Yeah, it's way too much, man.
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Thanks for telling me something I already know. I want to see if I can get to this this chest with that fairy kiss over there. Oh yeah, the dragons are amazing, bro. Like this game, this is like, as soon as Crash Insane Trilogy came out, this was like my dream. Like, if they did Crash, they have to do Spyro. Like, they're like synonymous with each other. Like, they had to like do Spyro, so I'm so happy they did. Oh snap. But yeah, no, this game, you gotta get this game, man. Wait, do you have a PS4? Actually, it doesn't matter because I think Spyro's on all platforms. I would get it, bro. It's really good. At first, I was kind of upset that they wait, it's not? I know they did Crash. No, they did Crash. I know it's coming. It's coming. You just have to wait. Like, they did it for Crash. They're definitely going to do it for Spyro. They just did it, you know, they're just kind of honoring the PlayStation people just because, you know, they originally came on the PlayStation. Nah, I can't believe they don't have a port for the Switch. It's coming. It has to be coming. I can't believe. No, bro. Yeah, it's. I can't imagine a world when like they did it for Crash. Why wouldn't they do it for Spyro? Unless it's like not popular, which I would like to see the numbers on that. But I'm pretty sure Spyro's killing it. Like, probably not as much as Crash because I feel like overall people like Crash more than Spyro. I was a Spyro fan until I die more than Crash. But you know, no, not knocking Crash at all because Crash was my game. But oh snap, that wasn't meant to happen. But yeah, no, bro, don't worry about it. It's coming. At least I really hope so. Like, I see no reason why you wouldn't put it on the Switch. Okay, where am I going, actually? Okay. But, yeah, man, it's really cool. Well, you can follow my streams. I know I don't do them every day, but I try to do them every couple of days. Just to keep you excited for it. I forgot this level had all these little doors and stuff. But yeah, man, it's definitely come. But honestly, bro, like the Switch has so many games on it, man. Like, I know you probably played that Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. When I get my Switch, I'm gonna try and play those. I played a little bit of Super Mario Odyssey because my family back in Pittsburgh has, and I played it a little bit.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Says.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
Thanks, man. All right, man. Well, it's good talking with you, man. Please come join anytime you want, and it was really good talking to you, bro. I'm glad things are going well for you. And yeah, have a good night. I ran into that thing. Yeah, man. If you wanna like on Facebook or whatever, you wanna get my number or something or whatever, man, please. I might still have your number if it's the same, because I know you're still in my contacts, but yeah, please, yeah, hit me up or whatever. Have a good night, man. Thanks, I'm trying. These kids are getting on my nerves, but I'm trying. Oh, where am I going? I'm supposed to hit those things. Peace out, man. Gotta try and get this. Oh, or I can do this. Oh, lordy. Go back that way in the first place. Do I go back this way? I remember I had to use that ramp for something. Come back this way. I have to use it to. How many gems do I need? Yeah, there's a dragon somewhere. I'm trying to find where he is. I think I heard him. swing around that way. There's a reason why that's there. I don't remember what that reason to get up there? I'm not sure. There's another dragon around here. I just forget where it was. Where it is. Go? Supposed to jump. Yeah, you know what? I think that is not supposed to go because I launch off of here, then I should be able to make it way over there. Yep. Yep. All right. I know what I need to do. I think. Let's try it. Back in there. Yeah, shoot. This is going to be difficult. Oh, no, I think I remember this now. Here we go. Ah, shoot. I might be able to just run that. I could try. This one's gonna be fun. I gotta remember how to do the jump mechanics on that. Maybe I don't have to do all that. Maybe that's just a fake out. I think it is just a fake out. I don't think I have to do that. Yeah, because all I really have to do... Yeah, all I gotta do is jump from there, jump here, keep going, and then just launch off of here. Yeah, so I don't even have to do that. Didn't launch off of that well. try that again. I feel like am I supposed to use the lift in conjunction with that? I get over there. Go back in. Oh wait. Can that go up here and launch? No, that don't make any sense. Maybe, hold on, let me think about this. Hold on, you know what, yeah, that ramp may be there for a reason. It's up there. Hold on. Yeah, it's right above me right there, but let me think about this. I need to go over here, right? Yeah, so I launch up, I get over that. Then what, I come over here. And when I launch up, let's say I do. I actually don't remember how to do this. Well, I think I'm gonna have to leave this level perplexed. I'm gonna try and figure this out on my own, but I'm no stranger of YouTube, so which is what I'm streaming on. But just want to thank Kevin for coming to hang out with me and stuff during the stream. I am kind of stumped on this. I'm sure I can figure this out, but yeah. So we're leaving off on Enchanted Towers. We ended up beating, finishing Dreamweavers, finished Dark Passage, and now we just gotta finish Haunted Towers. But we'll get that done next time, alright? Have a good night.